Station. Now the tea rooms does offer really nice tea and coffee and scones. The scones are usually quite warm with the first train in of the morning, so they're pretty much still warm out of the oven and worth a go if you're feeling in the mood for some nice scones. Corner, we now move into the Barron River Valley. River is also home of the Barron hydroelectric scheme. The first concept for having hydro-generated power on the Barron River was first discussed in 1906, and then the first power station was built in the 1930s. Recorded deaths with the construction of that tunnel. It was mainly due to tunnel collapses during the construction phase. hydro and some buildings. That's the current Barron hydroelectric station. You'll get more snippet views of it as we make our way around these next few corners. Those of you who are doing the entire trip with us, coming back on Saturday, we'll be driving this section Saturday coming down the range, and he will go into great detail with you about the ecological importance of this area. But for those of you who aren't, this is part of a World Heritage listed rainforest. So much ecology in just 1 hectare of any part of this area. There's more biodiversity in the species of plants, animals, in 1 hectare of this Kuranda forest than there is in the entire European continent. So up until 1988 it was not listed, it was not protected, but since 1988 it's now been protected as a World Heritage listed rainforest. Sticking up on the right hand side shortly. There's a second one that was reputedly much bigger than the one that's currently there now. We'll see the remains of it. Now there's no reliable evidence or reports to tell us why the second one got blown up or why it's all broken off. You can see the short one in front of it here on the right. But look, my mathematics would suggest with lots and lots of camps, with lots of pubs full of Italian guys and Irish guys with access to rum and explosives, yeah, I think that may have something to do with it. But this big hunk of granite here on the right, that's Rob's monument. So poor John Rob has gone back home to Toorak after having to sell half his hard-earned stuff to finish the railway off. And all they gave him was that rock in recognition of that. You would have think they could have at least chucked some whitewash over it. Now, given that we've got so much cloud cover and it's a bit drizzly and miserable outside, we've got a good opportunity to have a good look up close and personal at Stoney Creek. So what we might do, we might just go slowly through Barron Falls platform and just keep going. We'll head across to Kuranda for many, many decades to view the waterfalls, which will be on our right. But with this cloud cover in there, you're not really missing much today. Just sort of looks like someone's left the tap on a bit. And we're just going up around the corner into Kuranda Station, which is not far away. This side. It's just coming up on the right of the train. It's just about to go past my window on the right now. So that was one side. And you took that flying fox to get to the other side of the Barron River. On the right hand side at the moment, very shortly you'll start seeing the weir for the Barron River. Now the other day I brought my son and my partner and our collective kids up here. We did the Kuranda riverboat cruise. So if you are in the district again, it's kurandariverboat.com.au, and they bring you pretty much up to the yellow markers here at the weir from Kuranda. And you get to see some freshwater crocodiles, turtles and native fish, and learn a bit about the ecology there. It's actually a very relaxing little trip. And only $20 a person for about 45 minutes. It's pretty good value. The wonderful thing about Kuranda, if you like old equipment and old things and a bit of history, it's the last fully interlocked manual signal box operating in Queensland. So what that means in layman's terms is it's a manually operated signalling system in and around Kuranda Station. And it's the last one that's still in regular use. It's actually heritage listed. All the signals and the signal cabin itself, they must be kept in operating condition. Everywhere else these days it's all sort of semi-automated and colour lights and things like that. Here we have the traditional old-fashioned British style wooden semaphore arm signals and things like that. And of course Kuranda is also famous for its pretty gardens at the station.